Hi, it's Andy Busch, Economist, and moving my clients from chaos to confidence to help them make better decisions for their businesses and jobs. And I'm out in the beautiful sunshine today, which makes me feel a little bit better about the future. And that's what we're going to cover today for the economy. 2020, what's happening? Well, hey, full disclaimer first, economists are outright awful when it comes to predicting recessions or even GDP for a coming year. Yes, you get the odd strategist that tells you something terrible is coming, and then they're correct, and then they go on TV for years after predicting the next terrible thing to happen, and then it never happens, and everybody loses a lot of money listening to them. So let's try not to do that. As you know, I'm a narrative economist, and I look for the big stories driving the economy and markets. So I look to what the stories are now and how they would begin to change, and let that tell us what it may mean for the future. So what are the two big stories driving everything? Well, story number one, the biggest story out there, of course, is the Fed. And they're on easy street right now. They cut rates 3 times in 2019, but they're on hold now, which is not a terrible thing. And they've been buying securities and jacked up their balance sheet to almost $4.2 trillion. So this is making sure that enough money is flowing through the economy. And unlike 2018 and 2019, I expect the Fed not to generate a massive amount of uncertainty or change in policy as we lead up to the 2020 election. So that's good news. The other major story, of course, that can create tremendous uncertainty is the 2020 election. Now, I don't expect a winner of the Democrat primary, and I think we could go to a contested convention, and that will just be too much fun. I'd lean towards either Warren or Sanders emerging from that, and if so, then Trump's chances will go up, but still a big unknown. I mean, why do we care about this stuff? Because there's a massive gulf between Trump and either Sanders or Warren or really any of the candidates. And as I've been writing for the last 3 months, a victory by a Democrat would signify the largest shift in policy, in government, in modern history, whether it's agriculture, tax, environment, you name it. And this, of course, would create uncertainty for the economy and the markets as people adjust their expectations. So this is the biggest unknown for 2020, and it all starts this month. I'm going to be talking a lot more about this over the coming weeks and months, but for now, start to plan or game out what this would look like for your business and your job. I mean, humbly stated, take some time and read the research I created on the website to get an understanding of where this is headed. Look, it may not happen, but why take the risk? I'm Andy Busch, Economist, and welcome you to the new decade.